Good, perro.
No more
I'm gonna
phone
break it down
calls.
all the way through.
Let's go.
All right, so the last time you were on here with Blue Devil, right? After y'all cleared up your little, I could say internet beef.
Keep going. That's not important.
Or no, but we're gonna run all the way through. We have
That's
to break
not
it all the
important,
way down. It is important
Run it.
for
Let's
the people
go.
that don't know.
Me and Blue Devil are solid.
So you guys
That's
are
my
solid,
boy.
right? But
Yeah.
Blue Devil brought you on after that whole little, I could say internet beef, internet little clout, little shit that was going on, right?
Not
Internet
clout, but
drama,
internet bullshit, yeah.
drama, internet bullshit, right? Y'all cleared it up. You came on here, cool. Y'all cleared up everything y'all had to clear up. You left. Then Blue Devil made a reaction off of having you on here, and he kept stating that y'all came under the same umbrella. Y'all came under the same umbrella.
Who said that? Blue Devil or me?
Blue Devil did.
Okay. We did, though.
Y'all did, but I really want to know who put you on, because this was a debate that me and Blue Devil were
I
having.
think I seen that.
Where he
And
said,
you were like, nah, he didn't. Okay, so
break it all the way down.
I would say in his eyes, for sure, he's going to think Snapper. He has to, right?
Facts. That's what I
Yeah,
think.
so I
for
can't
sure.
take that from him. He has to think that because that's what he's going to remember is that.
Right.
But with Snaps, who like, shout out to Snapper, though. I got nothing against Snapper, dog. At the end of the day, it's all love. But what happened with us is that my brothers were signed to Snapper, right? I was never signed to, I never signed a contract, none of that. They did. I never did. So I was just the homie rolling with them. But Blue Devil wasn't a rapper. He was just the homie, right?
Yeah, facts.
Straight up. He was just the homie rolling around. But I was the homie rolling around, but I was trying to be a rapper. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So Snapper did have me roll with them. At a time, it was like neutral, dog. It was just what it is. Like, I'm gonna just roll because this is where my brothers are at. So I'm rolling with them. So I'm doing shows. I'm doing all that with them. And then he did tell me, "Hey, we're gonna work on an album for you." And I was like, "Cool, let's do it." From that day on, Snapper never took me to a studio on his own. Hey, come on, let's go to none of that. I went to a studio with them. It wasn't with Snapper. It was with my brothers. So fast forward. The Sicc2Sicc album, when they did their album, I jumped on a few features. But keep in mind, that's a Sicc2Sicc album. Yeah, that's not a Snapper album. The only track I was on for a Snapper album, and it wasn't even a Snapper album, it was the No Warning Shots DVD.
Yeah.
I was on that.
You were on
Way
Throw
after.
up your hood, it's all good. I ain't tripping.
That was after that album.
exactly.
Okay.
And then I was on that one with me, Evil. I see the bitch. And
Yeah, that
you
was
remember
a
that one?
banger. Ooh, that was hard.
That one was hard. Yeah, I was on that one, and but those are the only songs that I was on as a feature. But I was already doing songs with them behind the scenes.
So
You
it
get
is
me?
safe to say that Sicc2Sicc Gangsters put you on.
I would say they put me on more than Snapper for sure. But
Those were the first records you got on.
yeah, I won't say
There
they
we
put
go.
me on, but it's the first records that I've been on.
There we go.
Because at the end of the day, while I was trying to get put onto Maddglock, they were in their deal and they were doing their shit.
They got signed to Snapper.
I
Snapper put
wasn't
them
signed. I was just the homie repping it. That's it.
on. What
Oh,
did
so your brothers were signed.
Yeah, they were
Okay.
from Maddglock.
Yeah,
not
but
me.
what you guys don't understand is that Snapper put on
them?
Taz and Smilone,
But did not do nothing
and
for him.
Taz and Smilone put on YB regardless. So it trickles down to the.
It came from Snaps for
it
sure.
came from Snap. So
I'll
that's
say that.
it.
I'll say that.
There's no
Okay,
way around
but
it.
that's
hold on. Without a Snapper, would there be a YB?
yes.
Yes, I think so because I was already rapping.
But it wouldn't be the
You know
same
why? Because we
impact
were
that he got now.
barbecuing, we were chilling, and I was rapping for all of them.
But there's a difference
For
between
Snapper and all of them.
where it trickles down from and who put who on.
But
Yeah, 'cause that's-
Snapper did
hold
not
on,
do
hold
nothing
hold
for his career.
First of all, there
sure.
is no ifs or buts, right? There is no what ifs. What really happened was that without a Snapper, there wouldn't be a YB. So we can't sit
Damn.
here. Hold on, we can't sit here
I
and
don't
say
know.
but what if I would have done this?
So
No,
then
no,
you
no.
would have never
You
been
can't
Blue
do
Devil.
that.
You
can't
would have
do
never
that.
been Blue Devil.
Yeah, I probably never would have. You can't do that.
Hey.
You can't change time,
Hey,
fool.
that's a good one.
You can't
That's-
fuck with the time.
He's
you
a
can't,
real life
So
hater.
there wouldn't
fool.
be no peanut right now if it wasn't for Snapper.
No, because
Pretty
he
much
doesn't
according to him.
No, he don't come.
I'm gonna tell you what.
No,
We used to watch that shit. That shit was all that shit was entertaining.
How about this?
That you guys did. You guys were like the first beef, like the, you know what I'm saying? Like in Chicano rap, that shit was like we used to watch that because I wasn't rapping when I was in the streets when you guys were doing all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but what I'm saying is it was entertaining. Like
listen to this.
I used to look at the shit and be like, yo, man, these fools are really like beefing with each other.
Tell me this, Opina. Tell me this.
Go ahead.
Do you know of me because of Snapper?
No.
Thank you. Do you know of him because of Snapper?
But
No.
Thank you.
okay, but
You were around,
Why do you know
dog.
because of 50? What do you know about 50 Cent? Why? Who put him on?
Eminem.
And Dre, right?
Eminem. Yeah.
Thank you.
But if your brother
Why
and
do you know about
Snapper,
the game?
but if your brother and Snapper
I'm
wouldn't
just
done
saying.
what they've done, would you have came out that circle the way that you turned out to be today?
Okay, so look, keep in mind, my brothers, when I was just a little homie rapping at the parties, fool, at the kickbacks for all of them. And then they finally were like, oh, he could rap. That fool could rap. Me and Smilone and Taz, yes or no, Taz, we used to record on the fucking carrot. We had tapes of us recording. So that's us rapping, me and my brothers. I'm the one that called the Snapper line and got them plugged in with Snapper. I'm the one that did that. Not them or not nobody. I did that. I made the call. I made the bridge. I connected it. And then they didn't involve me in it, right? It's all good though. It's fine. They ended up doing their shit and they ended up working with Snapper and doing their thing. And
so you made the connection.
I made the connect for sure.
So without you,
me
there
making
was
that
no
call,
626.
But at that time, it's fair to say.
Damn, son, where'd you find
At
this?
that time, it's fair to say that Sicc2Sicc was a better addition to the whole Maddglock Snapper
Of
thing.
course,
because
they made it with
fire.
Snapper for sure.
Yeah.
There's no Maddglock without Snapper and Sicc2Sicc.
Facts.
It's them three for
Facts.
sure. It wasn't Max and everybody
What
else.
was that?
No,
What
it
was the
wasn't.
song that Snapper had? He had one when he was with Capone. It was a single. It came out. It was
Yeah,
really
it was
dope.
Set It Off.
Set it off.
That was a
Yeah,
banger, for
that was
sure.
a banger,
but
dog.
when
Yeah.
Gage and Glocks came out,
So
was
are you?
us.
Are your brothers after that, or
right
before
after
that?
that,
What?
Before the
After
Set It
after
Off.
way
Yeah,
after.
after Set
Okay,
It
yeah.
Off.
Oh,
So
right around the same time, right?
no,
a
it
few
was
years.
No, it was like a year or two.
I'm just trying to
after.
get the timeline
No.
right. You know.
It
like
was
a year
later?
or two. Yeah, like a year or two.
Oh yeah,
Year two,
Set It
yeah.
Off. I'm thinking about the Chrome song. Yeah,
yeah, no,
you're right.
that was them. For
Yeah, that
sure.
was them.
They were
yeah.
there already.
Facts.
That
But
was
see-
that was at the time that Snapper separated from the high power shit, huh?
Yeah.
And then he came out with Sicc2Sicc.
No, 626 was already there when Snapper was
Yeah.
with High Power.
Yeah.
They did shows with Capone, all that shit. Like there's pictures and shit of them with Snapper.
I
and
just look
Criminal
at it
and
at the
Capone
way
and all
that I just look at it like you can't change what happened, and no matter what, you come from that family tree and it
but
trickles
putting
down.
on. Okay, so
Putting
tell me right
on,
now.
right?
Putting on. What does that mean, dog? To you?
I mean,
How is you putting me
You
on?
put yourself on, I guess you
Yeah.
could say.
How is you putting me on?
I don't think that way. I don't. I'm on a whole different level. I
But-
feel.
but what
All
is
right, so
putting
check it
on
out.
with
So
you?
check it out. Snapper could have said, "I don't want that fool on the record." Would you ever been on?
I feel like Snapper did shine me off in the beginning on a lot of records.
Think
And
about
then
it.
finally, when I proved myself on their shit, then it was like, oh.
He could have said,
Remember the song that I'm on? The na you know that Little John beat?
"Oh yeah, yeah,
Throw
oh,
up?
that was fire,
Yeah,
dog.
that was one
Throw
of my
that
bangers.
shit, yeah, that.
Bro,
Maybe,
it's funny that song came when that song came out on that album. That was a highlight for sure in that album.
Maybe,
Oh
maybe
yeah,
I
for
feel like
sure.
the
It's not long enough.
the
dog.
circles.
It's not long enough.
It's
fool.
super short.
Yeah,
But I
that-
feel like the circles you come from,
It's
they
Snapper and Maddglock, for
yeah,
sure,
well,
for sure.
they propel you to
Yes.
a little bit faster
For sure.
coming out. But let me say this: without those outlets, you
could've
cannot
flopped.
you cannot stop talent though. If someone's gonna rap,
And hustle.
it's
And
gonna. It
hustle.
might come later in the later years. Maybe you wouldn't be here now. Maybe it'll be 2 years later.
Put it like this, fool.
But it's gonna
Look, put it
it's
like
gonna
this.
come out.
those are all what
I
ifs,
call-
though,
Hey,
dog.
You're selling
That's
yourself
all it
short.
is. Yeah,
Those are all
and
what
you're selling
ifs.
yourself short if you're
Those are all
saying that
what
you
ifs.
ain't Blue Devil without Snapper, dog.
Look, I
No,
call
I'm not saying
I
that.
called Snapper, right?
It's like what
Look.
you do is what you do, and it's gonna come out
Well,
eventually.
listen, look,
dog.
I called Snapper and I said, because I was already like kind of frustrated, like, I'm ready to do this shit. I'm young, fool. I'm like 15.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm ready to go. I called Snapper. What's up, my boy? Hey, fool, I'm ready to work on my album. What's up? Let's get it, fool. And what'd he tell me? Hey, Holmes, on the real, I'm too busy on my shit. Your brothers, you're going to have to wait.
Yeah.
Well, that was what you needed. Because look what happened.
And that
time. I'm telling you, you cannot, fool. You cannot play with the times of hands.
But I did give him the option to.
Yeah. You cannot play
to really put me on.
Fool,
and he told me no. So what did I do? I clicked. Lyrical was leaving Maddglock at the time, which is the one I just talked to. I rode with him, and he had a plug with somebody, and that's where
it took off.
Yeah, it took off from there.
Yeah, but wait.
But I did meet Lyrical through Maddglock, so I mean,
now we could sit here and say
it comes from the Maddglock.
It trickles down for sure. I get that.
I
get that. But put on is just a different.
I wasn't signed to Maddglock.
He wasn't signed to Maddglock. Put on is just a different word.
It is.
Put on is like saying he boot. Snapper put in all his money and all his effort.
First album came out of Sicc2Sicc. Out of Snapper. I think that Snapper putting them on. Yeah, that's what I think.
For sure. It just trickles
down. But then your brothers put you on. See, we're never going to end this conversation, dog. But we're never, because without them putting
we got it on YBE's mouth.
Without them putting him on the album, things could have turned out different, and we're not going to sit here and
Taz and Smilo.
Shout out to Snapper,
aka the Sicc2Sicc gangster.
Nah, real shit though. Shout out to Snapper though. It's all love, dog. Like, I got nothing against Snaps. We've good memories with that
Snaps,
fool, dog.
We got him.
Call him.
No. I said we got him. That's all.
I want to talk to Snapper.
We got him finally. Hey,
call that fool.
Hey, Royal, call in, because Royal's calling and calling.
Royal, call, fool.
And I wasn't answering the call, so now I am.